worldwide trainer.
Oh.
I know that you train a lot of female boxers. Can you talk to me about that?
Well, what do you want to know?
How'd you get into it?
Oh man, that's a funny thing. I started with kickboxing, teaching kickboxing to men and women. When I started my program, like in the mid '90s, my program was 80% guys, 20% women. Then, as time went on, it became 20% guys, 80% women. For this reason, I was training two girls in kickboxing, and they had heard about the women allowed to fight in the Golden Gloves in 96, 97? 97 we went. And they were in the audience at Madison Square Garden at the finals. And when it was over, I said to them, well, how'd you guys, like that? They both looked at me and said, we can beat them.
Oh.
I says, really? So you're telling me, being a kickboxer, you can make that transition to boxing and beat other boxers? And they said, yeah, we're almost sure we can. I put my first female in 98, the year after. She made it to the quarters. The following year, she won the Golden Gloves at 32. Then she won the year after that. My 119 won in 2001, and then she won again in 2002. And she was also a national champion, two-time national champion. Was the first 119 on the female pre-Olympic team, which is a lot of people don't know about, because in order for the women's boxing to become an Olympic sport, you have to do a several amount of world games.
Right.
So you have a pre-Olympic team to prepare you for the Olympic, I guess you could say the Olympic Games.
So you've been in it since early 2000, so that's like 20 years. You put some time in the game.
Yes.
What do you think about the overall change in women's boxing from early 2000s to now?
It's not what it used to be. Women aren't what they used to be. You heard it from me on tape. Society is not what it used to be. You still have a couple of girls out there that are very talented, but when I started training girls in the early 2000s, that generation of women, they were hungry for everything. Everything. Like, for example, my 119 champion, the one that was on the pre-Olympic team, she was a corporate girl. She had a corporate job, and she would come to the gym after her corporate job, prepare herself to win national titles and fight the Golden Gloves. I trained another girl that was a 142. She won the Golden Gloves, the USA Nationals, the Golden Gloves Nationals, made the pre-Olympic team, all while she was in getting ready for the bar, to pass the bar, to be an attorney.
Wow.
That's the way the girls got down back then. They were no joke back then. I think today women don't have the desire to do as much of anything as they did with that generation of women or the generation before them. It's a different generation now. So back in the day where they would just flock to me to come and train and be champions, I gotta look for them now. It's different now. I gotta go looking for them now.
You have to court them now.
Yeah, well, I don't know about all that, but I do gotta throw a little game out there. Yeah. So it's different, but it's still a lot of fun. And women, regardless of what anyone says, regardless of the generation, once you train them to fight, there's nothing like that. There's nothing more rewarding. Because when you tell them to be in the gym at a certain time to do a certain thing, they are there. There's no give once they make up their mind in anything. Well, you should know that. Women make up a mind to do something, that's it. It's done.